Hi guys, how are you? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Priscilla and I make YouTube videos about travel, lifestyle, career every now and then. And so I'm just really documenting my journey as I live in Dakar. It's a city that has always been on my travel list, and I'm so privileged and so excited to be able to, to live and enjoy my time here in Dakar. Anyway, the purpose of this video is one, I want to try out an idea I saw on YouTube. It's an old one, but I don't go with the trends. Yeah, so I basically want to wear all my foundation on my face and just chit chat with you guys. So we hit 1K subscribers. Thank you guys, thank you. I mean, it's amazing that 1,000 of you enjoy my randomness. Like, wow, thank you guys, thank you. My little small hobby and my little tiny channel. So I'm amazed at the growth, and I'm amazed that I could actually be consistent. I mean, I thought I'd get bored along the way. It's a lot of work actually. But I think for me, I enjoy the challenge. It's been a very interesting way of releasing my energy. So I have quite a number of foundations and I want to try to wear them. I've collected these over time. I didn't buy them. They're not new. So I have one, two, three, four. Okay, I'll show you all my foundations. I have the Born This Way foundation. I wear this in mahogany, Too Faced. I have the Dio, this one, you guys have seen me wearing it, 6.5 neutral backstage. I have the Lancome Tipido. I like this one, of the oldest. I think this is in number 14. I have the Smashbox, this, and this is in number 4.3. I have the Urban Decay. This is my darkest. I usually use this. I mix. This is number 13. I have the MAC Studio Fix in number NW48. Then lastly, I have one of my favorites, the Estee Lauder Double Stay and in rich mahogany. So I was influenced by, I think she's called Nyamtang. Huh? Yeah, I'll put probably her name in here. She's a YouTuber. She's a makeup YouTuber. That she did that. It used to be like a tag where you wear all your foundation and just try to blend it. So that's what I'm going to do, and we see how that will come out. So, and just as we also just chat along with you guys.
Don't search us, we don't got a thing. Tell her park it up. Then that be poking out them jeans. I've been sparking up like the fireworks. I keep the flame. Heard you barking up. This the wrong tree. I got the strings. Yeah, I'm charging up. They can't keep up. Got them looking drained. Now they walking up, trying to put the face to the name. I pull up and and I'm swerving. If a try to holler, she gon' curve him. We came from under rugs like a Persian. We been staying in our lane, ain't no merging. Rapping like I'm turban. Yeah, these all square like Irvin. Yeah, we grew up in the hood, no suburbans.
I'm done putting on all my foundation. I look like I look strange, but anyway, so I'm going to just try to blend this out and we chat. And yeah, so I think basically what I really want us to talk about, I did my eyebrows off camera, and so I'm just going to try to see how my face looks after trying to wear all my foundation. I think because of the consistencies are very different, and I feel like I'm going to come out looking so strange. But anyway, let's try this. Because the consistencies are very different, not all foundations are made equal, but let's try. Anyway, so I wanted to just talk about how to make friends in your 30s, and also when you're living in a new city. That's something that I was talking to a friend of mine a few days ago, and we're just wondering how we became friends, because we are very different and stuff, and she lives here in Dakar. But yeah, so I just wanted to get to touch on that and say, like, how do you guys make friends in your, if you see how I look, guys. I think I may have put more foundation. But anyway, we are going to try to blend this out, and we come back. So yeah, like, just how do you make friends in your 30s? For me, I feel like the way you date men, like, you meet men, is the way you also meet women. Sorry guys, my sponge is dirty as usual, but I'm just trying to blend the foundation in. For me, I feel like the way you meet men is the way you also meet women, like girls. Like, that's how you also make friends who are girls. You just have to sort of like shoot your shot. Is that what they call it these days? Like, yeah, like, you just have to put yourself out there. You invite, if you meet someone that you vibe with and you feel like you'd want to see them again, you invite them to do something that you like. For example, personally, that's how I've been able to make friends in Dakar. I came here, I knew no one, and a friend of mine introduced me to a group of older ladies, and one of them had a birthday party. So I was like, should I go? Should I not? Because, I'm a bit of an introvert. I'm an extroverted introvert, But I said, you know what? Let me go. I need to meet people who speak English. Because everyone here was speaking French, and I was just really struggling. My voice. I was really struggling to make friends. So, what's wrong with my voice? I don't understand. Anyway, so I was saying that, yeah, like, so I went to that party and I just shot my shot. Like, I met this girl, my friend now, and we really just vibed. She's a lawyer like me. She, we do similar work and stuff. And I was just like, you know what? I like this person. She seems like she's someone who would be nice to hang out with for like a cup of coffee. Like on a Friday, you go out to just catch a drink. And I'm like, you know what? I'm here for that. So the good thing is she also wanted to hang out that night, and I also wanted to hang out, and everyone else was going home. So we just said, you know what, do you want us to move to another place? We could go and maybe, because there's lots of live bands in Dakar and stuff. So we just went to another place, and it was really, really nice, because I feel like from then on we really started to gel. And yeah, like, I would invite her for my stuff. I think sometimes what stops us from making friends when we are old is we have trust issues, and I totally understand. You can't trust everyone that you meet. Like, people are really wicked out there. But also you have to give yourself a chance to like trust people. And also, it's not like you're going to tell this person all your problems or your life story the first time you meet them. Not necessarily, you're just sort of looking for someone that you can vibe with and just go like hang out. So yeah, and it starts from there, slowly but slowly, and then before you know it, you guys are hanging out more, you're doing stuff together. And yeah, so I feel like there's that whole thing of people don't make friends in their 30s, but it's not true. And I think that sometimes, for me, I feel like not every friend that you meet is supposed in your 30s is supposed to be a friend that you will leave, you grow old with, or stuff like that. Like, some friends are friends for the moment, and it's okay. Like, you don't have to stress over it. It's a lesson I've learned. And yeah, like, you have to just enjoy the moment when you can, and not overthink it. So yeah, that's, for me, I think that is one of the things that, like, that way, me, honestly, when it comes to shooting my shot, I have no problem. I shoot my shot. Like, I'll tell you, oh, by the way, do you want to hang out? I'll send you a text message. I think just don't be creepy about it. Like, don't go until, you're in your 30-year-old, and you're telling another 30-year-old woman, I want to be your friend. I would be scared. I'm like, this chick wants to, like, you don't have to say that. Guys, I feel like my makeup has blended really well. I feel like it has come out pretty well. So I'm just going to do my other thing, what I do on the other. So I'm also going to try to just brighten up my under eye and stuff like that. Anyway, so yeah, so I feel like we shouldn't be scared to shoot your shot. Don't be scared. Yeah, like, because at the end of the day, if you don't ask, you will never know. And sometimes some people are just like waiting to be asked. So yeah, like, don't be scared to ask people to hang out, to ask people to come for an event, because trust me, making new friends in a city is not the easiest. It can be scary. It can be one of those things of you're like, what am I doing here? And you know, you don't want to be alone all the time, so just try, you know. Yeah, so I'm going to blend my under eye. I think I should let it to just sort of dry a bit, and then I'll come back and reblend this. Okay, so and then also, like, you know, I wanted to ask you guys, for those of you who are single, do you shoot, like, you know how people say they don't, like, have you ever asked a guy out or you belong to that school of thought that says, you know, you should not shoot your shot when it comes to men? Or are you like, no, we live in a new era, girls and, you know, women can also ask men out? Like, what is your school of thought? I'm curious to know. Like, let me know in the comments what your thoughts are. I think for me, I'm in between. Like, I don't think I would shoot my shot very openly anymore. I used to. I think I should do a story time. If this video gets 1,000 likes, I'll do a story time and tell you guys when I took an L. That time I took an L shooting my shot. I'm independent woman. What? Guys, they shot me fire. Anyway, so I'm curious to know, when it comes to men, do you guys shoot your shot also, or you're like, nope, I will wait for him to come and until he says the word? So what is your take on that? Anyway, yeah, so let me know in the comments down below, how do you guys make friends? How do you make, because I've realized that friendships navigating friendships in the 30s seems to be a challenge for quite a number of people. Like, in your 20s, it's so easy to make friends because you're around the same people, you're all in school or at the university, like, you know, you have similar interests. But then as you get older, you move away from, you know, from home, or you move up country, your friends get married, they take on more responsibilities, so they can't hang out as they used to before, you know. So I'm curious to know from you guys, how have you been able to make new friends? Or you're those people who say, you know, you're just staying with your small circle of friends and you don't want to meet any new people. You are done with girls. Because I find that, I don't know why people tend to say, oh, female friendships are hard. I don't think they're hard. I just think that it's because we are women, so that is what we are exposed to, so that's all we know. But also, I think men have drama in their relationships and their friendships, but just because we don't hang out with them all the time, or, you know, they don't talk about it, so we shall just never know. But yeah, I feel like my under eye concealer is so, you know, light and stuff. So anyway, yeah guys, let me know what your thoughts are on how to make new friends in your 30s, because I find that it's not as easy as it was in your 20s, but also it is not impossible as many people tend to think. You know, it's not impossible, it's possible. It's just, for example, I've made quite a number of friends off Instagram. I mean, I cannot say they're like my inner circle friends, you get, but there are people who, if you found yourself maybe in Kampala and you want someone to hang out with, you can always hit them up. So I think that there's also levels to this friendship thing. Like, I don't think that everyone that you talk to, I think we use the word friends loosely. I don't think that everyone you talk to is your friend. There's people who you can count on. You know, you pray with them, they're like your spiritual friends, they're in your circle, they're like with you. Then there's people who you probably call on to do certain things. Like, I think we all have different circles of friends and different levels, and there's those friends that you feel like are family. You're like, you know, you've grown up together with them, you feel like, yeah, these I'll do anything for. So I think it's just sort of knowing what level you are at with that person. And yeah, like if you're in a new city, sometimes those friendships may graduate into more, like, you know, but it does not mean that every time everyone that you meet, you will graduate into lifelong sisterhood or something of that sort. If it does, well and good, but also if it doesn't, I don't think that it takes away from the fact that you had a good time when you did. So yeah, like, I think it's just living in the moment and enjoying it when it is still there, and not just stressing too much about it. Yeah, anyway, I feel like I'm rambling. on this. But yeah, so guys, another thing I wanted to talk about is I'm trying new lenses. So we hit 1K, and I said I'll talk a little bit more about it. I'm very excited. I was supposed to do a giveaway, but I'm still thinking about it and to see how what exactly would be ideal given the circumstances that, you know, with COVID that's going on. Most of you guys who watch my videos live in Uganda, and I know that COVID right now is like raging and stuff. So I want to do something that I'm thinking. So if you have any ideas, let me know. I want to celebrate our small community. Like, I feel like we have grown. You guys have, those of you who are with me when I was like in Bangladesh, now I'm here in Dakar. You know, I have my gang like you guys. So I feel like it would be nice to do something to just celebrate and give back, but I'm not sure what exactly would be appropriate. So let me think. Maybe I may partner up with some people here on YouTube that I feel that I like to do some. I don't know. It's just a random idea, but anyway. So if you have any ideas, let me know. Hit me up. Send me an Instagram DM or something. Let us do something together. So now I'm going to, I don't think I should say it because I don't want to look so cakey. So I don't want to bake. So I'm going to do, this is, by the way, a very random get ready with me. One of the reasons I'm even doing it is, one, I wanted to test this new lens that I bought. So I think if you've watched my other vlog, you saw that I unboxed a new lens. This is the Canon 50mm. I've been using the Yongnuo 50. Guys, imagine me. I even now know lenses. Like, that's how that's how hooked I am. Like, me. Now me. I speak lens language. Yo, guys. Anyway, I'm going to contour, but lightly because I don't want to overdo it. Anyway, so I was saying that I bought the 50mm Canon. I had the 50mm Yongnuo. I think Yongnuo is an alternative company that also does amazing lenses at pretty good prices. So I picked that up, and yeah, it did a good job. I liked it, but I just wanted to upgrade and get a bit more crispy content. I really like watching those very clean videos. I know it takes a lot of that goes into it, and I'm not yet ready to really invest that much in YouTube, like in terms of the gadgets, because man, if you watch people's like setup, it's crazy. But also those are like people who do YouTube full-time and it's like their job and stuff. For some of us, it's like really a hobby, so I'm not going to invest too much into gadgets and stuff. But yeah, it's something that I just wanted to try and see. So I'm really happy. Please let me know. I've seen some comments on my other video about the quality, that the quality has sort of like, you guys feel like it has improved. Like, yeah, right, the quality that you guys signed up for, the 1K, all of you. Anyway, so what am I going to do now? I think let me spritz my face, or actually before I do that, let me just highlight. I'm not going to do my eyes because I'm wearing artificial lashes, the individual lashes. So I feel like lashes just make my makeup so much easier, and like I don't have to do much because I'm not really so much. And if you watched my other get ready with me, I always say I'm not so much of an eyeshadow person. Like, those people who cut the crease and do what, I find that just too much for me. I just can't. I like a simple eye, and that's, once I'm wearing lashes, I'm good to go. So I'll probably just put on some, what do they call it, some liner, some eye white. Oh my god, I'll put on some liner to just make my eyes pop a bit because I feel like they are dark because of the lashes. So I think that's all that I'll do. So I'm using the LA Girl eyeliner in white. Okay, so I've worn some eyeliner, but I feel like it's not popping the way I wanted it to pop. So maybe if I put some eyeshadow, down here. So yeah, so what was I talking about? Yeah, the lenses. So I decided to invest because I made a promise to myself that if I reach 1K subscribers, I'll up my lens game. So it's a gift to myself for being consistent. And like, you know, yeah, like I remember when 2019, I had just bought the camera that I used to vlog, and it was just a camera like, oh, since I'm going to be traveling, let me just take pictures, you know. And then I met a guy. The guy was like, oh, are you a vlogger? And I'm like, no, really, you know. But at that time, I'd already been thinking about just documenting my journey. But you know, like I was very shy about it. I was scared. I'm like, what will people say? You know, like I was like, I'm a professional person, and then I'll be seen in this space. How would that look like? Like I had all these thoughts and fears. But then I was like, you know what? I can actually do it on the down low. Like no one needs to know, right? So I did it. Like I made a first video and I kept quiet. Like I didn't make a big deal about it. And then after some time, I'm like, but why? Like I'm enjoying it and who cares? So, and then I remember the first time some of my coworkers found out, I was so embarrassed. I was super embarrassed. I was like, oh damn it. Like I nearly wanted to like delete the account. But then I was like, you know what? Priscilla, for once, just face your fears and do what makes you happy. Don't care about people pleasing and just do you, you know. So I'm really glad that I did because I'm happy. It gives me joy. It's not changing the world, but it's my thing, you know. So yeah. Anyway, so I'm going to powder my face. And yeah, so I think for me, it's just that, guys, if there is something that you want to do and you've been putting it off for one reason or another, please go ahead and do it. I know that, you know, we all have fears and we all have anxieties and that I think the thing that cripples us the most, at least I know about me and a few of my friends, the thing that cripples us the most is what will people say. And you know that I remember reading that book. I saw a girl I follow. She's called Linda, like a fate trotter on Instagram. She was reading a book called The Courage to be Disliked, and I DM'd her and I said, oh my god, I like that book. I remember reading that book, and so I think it's like by a Japanese author. And he was saying, like, you know what, people don't really care actually. You think people care, but they don't. Like, they'll see that they move on. Like, they'll forget about you and something else will occupy their attention. So this whole what will people say thing, I don't even know where we pick it up from, but people don't care. I'm telling you. Like, how many times have you seen someone do something? You're like, oh, how could they do that? Like, but before you know it, something else comes, you forget about them, and you move on, you know? So, I think every time that thing came to me, like, what will people say? I was like, you know what, Priscilla, people don't really people don't care that much. You're not that important that people will sit there and start discussing. You know, it's not that serious. So just do the damn thing. Do you know? So I think that really just liberated me so much. And I said, what? I'm going to just do this thing. It will be on the down low. I'll enjoy it. No one will know. My family only and a few friends. And yeah. But then also before I knew it, I was like, I started getting more comfortable and enjoying it and stuff. And yeah, here we are, I think a year or so later. So I hope that you guys get encouraged to do the things that, you know, you want to do and not to restrict yourself because you feel like, and the idea of, I don't know if men also have this, the imposter syndrome. I know that Maya has talked about it. I've also talked about, like, everyone I know who creates content or is in any space, you know, has had imposter syndrome at one point or another, because of that thing of why do you think your life is that important? And it's not about that. It's just about that you want to do it. So yeah, like, guys, don't allow imposter syndrome to hold you back from doing the things that you want to do. If you want to write, if you want to create, whatever, you want to apply for a new job, you want to move to a new city, you want to ask that man out, guys, I think we should do like a video of how to ask a man out. Imposter syndrome. Anyway, I'm joking. Yeah, but like, you know what I get, like what I'm saying, like don't hold yourself back. if it's something that you feel strongly about, it's not killing anyone, it's not in any way, you know, causing harm, please go ahead and do it. So guys, I don't know how my highlighter is looking like on camera, but I feel like it looks really nice. Let me try. I'm going to try using this gold deposit that I've had for a very long time, from MAC. I feel like it really looks nice also on dark skin, but sometimes it can just be a little too much. But anyway, let's try it and see. I'm not highlighting my forehead because my forehead is not necessarily that small. And you know, last time we were out and then we met someone and they were like, oh, so are you from East Africa? And I said, why? He said, your forehead. I said, oh, Buma. Yeah, so about my forehead. I was like, wow. If it wasn't that God tamed my tongue, I would have used a big word. But anyway, I was like, oh, really? Like, since when did all East Africans have foreheads? So tell me, guys, if you've traveled, do you get that also? Like, people come and assume you're East African simply because of your forehead, if you have, you know, an ample forehead, like some people do. So I think I'm also going to just sort of put some blush on my cheeks. Yeah, and just bring some color to my face. Guys, I do my makeup just, you know, like, I really, how do I say, I watch makeup videos, but I customize. Is what I was looking for. I customize the way makeup is done for me, and I tend to like it. So I'm going to now spritz my face. I honestly hope that this makeup is looking nice on the camera because, yeah. There's something about the MAC Prep and Prime Fix Plus that is always like it's always like a loyal that loyal friend, you know, that just stays. Because I know that many of us run away from MAC Prep and Prime and come back, but it's always just such a good friend. So I'm now going to go in. I don't think I want to wear any lip, so I'm going to just comb my lashes. This is I use this small brush to comb them out so that they can just look nice and not tangled. And yeah, I don't think I want to wear any lip products or anything, so let me try to, maybe I should wear a dark, I've not worn a dark lip here before, so I think I should try wearing this. I'm going to wear the Maybelline Super Stay. Oh, it looks bad, I can't even put it up. So a dark lip, right? Yeah, let me try. I realize I wear a lot of nudes and reds. This is my finished look. This is how, yeah, my makeup has come out. So you guys saw how I wore all my foundation, and this is the finished look. I think it looks really nice compared to the fact that all the foundations are different blends. The undertones are similar, but you know, it's different. Watching, please do subscribe. If you've not subscribed, and leave me down a comment below. I really enjoy. I honestly think I said that wrong. I feel like I'm Nkubembogo when I say that thing. Yeah? I think, anyway, Zungus, I'm not the queen. So, yeah, but I was saying that please leave a comment down below. And yeah, I really enjoy engaging with you guys in the comments. It's so much fun. You know, we sort of talk and just sort of, you know, have the back and forth. Yeah, so I do enjoy that. So please don't forget to leave me a comment, and also please hit the thumbs up. It helps with the algorithm to recommend this video to many other people so that we can grow a small community.